Make sure to stay until the end. We're going to share a common mistake people make and they end up spending thousands of dollars on parts and repairs they actually do not need. All that will be covered in this video today. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Super quick helpful video to any of you having problem with the heater not working on GMC Sierra, that generation here 2014 to 2018. Stay with us, we'll explain what can easily cause the heater not to work, how we can fix it. It could be easy fixed by the way. And if you need to buy replacement parts tools, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. Check it out. You can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from. So let's start on it now. So before we start, let us tell you guys a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix pretty much anything. Why we guys do all that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. By the way guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. So let's go ahead guys and start on it now. If the heater doesn't work, what can cause that? Multiple things guys, but the first thing you want to check always is your fuses relays for the heater, ventilation and air conditioning system. Check those. Now it could be simple fix to where everything works perfectly fine, but the heater still doesn't work, and we'll explain about that. Make sure to stay until the end. Let's explain about the fuses and relays first. 9 out of 10 owners do not know about all the hidden fuses and relays in that guys GMC Sierra. That's why we made a special video on our YouTube channel that's called GMC Sierra Fuse Box Location and Diagram. Check it out, it's a video that can save you a lot of money. We need to go ahead and open the hood. Well, first we'll open the driver door. Let's work at one of the hidden fuse boxes. Here on the side of the dash, you see you have a cover. Pull that cover and behind it you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is guys very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume guys that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse. Sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen guys at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. So guys, here what we have and what we need to check. Multiple fuses, so make sure to stay until the end. The first one is fuse 22, double micro 3-blade fuse. Then you need to check fuse 26, right here, very important fuse. Next, open the passenger door. The same thing guys, you see that cover here, pull that cover out. Behind it you're going to find that fuse box layout here. We need to check fuse number 43, very important fuse right here. Next we need to open the hood. Under the hood, the main fuse box is on the driver's side. Go ahead guys, okay, and open that cover. Underneath you will have that layout. Okay, things may differ a little bit guys for some years, but mostly will be the same for all of them. What we need to check here specifically, we're talking about fuse number 35. Check that one. This one right here, 55. On some may be known as 56. This fuse here, and these two fuses right there. Also you need to check relay. This is known as 67 for 2018 model, and 2014 to 2017 is known as relay 68. Okay, so those are the things we need to check. But what else can cause the heater not to work? Let's explain now. First, when you notice the heater stops working guys, one thing you need to make sure that the GMC Sierra is not overheating. If it's overheating, you need to make sure the coolant level is good. If you have low coolant level, that can cause the heater not to work and to overheat the truck as well. Now, never open to check the coolant level when the engine's hot. Let it sit overnight, check it next morning. Another thing, make sure the belt didn't come off guys. The serpentine belt didn't fall off. If broken belt or belt that came off, a pulley that broke can cause the belt to come off, and it will not turn the water pump. That can cause the heater not to work, and that can cause overheating too. Another thing that we see quite often, okay, you see that device here, that's a thermostat. thermostat that is stack open will cause the heater not to work, especially at highway speeds on cold days. When you drive fast or going downhill, you may notice the heater getting really cold. This is because the thermostat is stuck close, and as a result it circulates cold air through the cold water coolant through the engine, guys. So thermostat stack open is one of the most common things we see at the garage. So check it out, guys. We have a video on the channel about the symptoms of thermostat stack open. Another thing could be clogged up heater core. This is the radiator behind the dash that doesn't let coolant flow through it, and that can cause it not to work too. But heater may be working perfectly fine. However, you have this device for the climate control system. It attaches to a flap behind the dash. It regulates the temperature, switches from hot to cold. Usually on dual climate control you have two, one on the driver, one on the passenger side. It regulates the temperature, and here you have multiple plastic gears and a motor. Usually they crack, skip, wear out, or the motor quit working, and as a result, okay, the heater may be stuck in cold position. Actually everything's working perfectly fine, but it's just stuck in cold position because of a bad blind door actuator. If you want to see how to test blind door actuator or the symptoms of bad blind door actuator, we have the videos on the channel for any of you looking for that, so check it out, guys. So guys, this GMC Sierra has all kinds of different fuses, different kinds of relays, and those could be really hard to find. If you're in the middle of nowhere, you cannot find a replacement one, you may be stuck because of that. So we recommend, guys, okay, to get some spare ones and put in the glove box for a peace of mind. We will share the information in the description of the video below where you can get them from at a good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you for watching. See you next time.